All right, guys, we're going to take over this game. Let's give these fans a
There's no mincing words. When you're pumped up like that before your team and before a game, it is game time. It's game time in Denver as the crowd is filing in the Pepsi Center, looking to cheer on the Nuggets. Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Kendrick Perkins in this game? Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Thanks a lot, Doris. No good from Gibson.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not...
Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Westbrook gets a screen from Curry. Perkins dishes to Durant. Over Gallinari. Outside for Durant. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at Denver. And, of course, the Thunder. They're just sitting one spot down, right on their heels.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I mean, they've certainly put themselves firmly in the playoff picture yet again. This is an impressive team that we're watching.
Well, that's what it's all about, Clark, in the NBA. Just getting to the playoffs, giving yourself a chance to win a championship. And, hey, once you get there, anything can happen.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins, their front court trio. Russell Westbrook out there with Curry. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Westbrook for the 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
Well, they've built a big lead here so far, and a lot of it has to do with how well they've been rebounding.
Yeah, every time they make a stop, they're securing the rebound, and that's really allowed them to get out to this lead.
Hamilton the pass to Fareed. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. There's Gallinari with the 3. Thunder with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Boy, they were so good offensively in that game. Seemed like they had an open man to go to every time down the floor. Probably wasn't the best defensive effort that we've seen from their opponent.
Well, they should get some of the credit for that. I mean, they threw a few new wrinkles into their game plan, and the defense wasn't ready for it.
Williams kicks to Hamilton. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
Curry, a screen on Williams. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Boy, that was a heck of a catch on that pass, and then to lay it up and in, all in one motion.
That's about as graceful as it gets, huh?
Splendid.
And I like that he just went with the simple layup instead of trying to do anything too fancy. He just got the job done.
Pass to McGee. Kicks to Gallinari. Dishes it to Fareed. Some nice ball move.
Oh, look out, man.
Oh, rim is shaken.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
And that replay sponsored by Sprite, giving us a great look at that one. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Williams against Westbrook. Curry setting the pick for Westbrook. Over Hamilton. Another miss by Westbrook.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find something out there.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Ibaka, no luck.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jones checked in for Perkins. Azar Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. Ben Gordon's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Butler. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Fournier's checked in for Denver. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Harden's checked in. .112 left in the first half of basketball. Chandler's shot, good.
Kevin, that's exactly the kind of shot you want off the inbounds play.
Curry setting the pick for Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got 5.
Nice teamwork there. The pick freeing up his teammate.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Fournier. Chandler guarded by Curry. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, I thought they were going to win that game, but unfortunately they kept putting their opponents at the free throw line. And all those easy points finally did them in.
He feeds it to Chandler. Over Hayward. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Nuggets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Thunder trailing by 16. Ejiofor, he's guarded by Williams. Feeds to Harden. This one for 3. Good. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter. From midcourt, the shot no good. And that concludes the first half. Nuggets lead by 13.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. From the
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been quite a game for Mo Williams.
Yeah, no question who's running the show out here. Every trip down the floor, he's making a great pass to set up a teammate.
And the other part of it is they're making their shots, Steve. You can't get assists if you make great passes and guys miss shots. I mean, he's taking over the game with this passing.
They've got JaVale McGee. Jordan Hamilton is out there with Mo Williams. Then it's Randolph. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Free throw good by Curry. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Thunder.